Yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo, yo. Yeah, yo, yo. What's up, guys? Everybody doing good? Josh, you having a good day? I just found more fucking berry bushes. I'm leaving them there until tomorrow. I'm on another mission, so I didn't take them. But I found more. They're big. What's up? What's up? Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Cowbell. Oi, oi, Faye! Senor Doug. Hello, how are you? I'm glad that you're watching this TV show on the YouTube. Sup, sup. Sup, 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 sup. So the shit that's going on with YouTube, just to put this out there, like the last stream, so like I pulled over and parked, and then YouTube still cut my live stream, and they cut it right after I talked about Trump. They cut the fucking live stream. And I was like holding still for like 4 minutes before that. Okay? So I'm getting both. Now, I am rolling through areas that have shitty connection. And when I go through those, they are fucking my shit up. Okay? But it's both. It's both things. Okay. So now I want to do a video answering the question, is Dugan Marxist or communist? Now, this is probably the same people that are doing the other thing, I'm guessing, or they're practically like the same type of people that are asking if Dugan's anti-Semitic. But this one's a little bit more vague. So, like, in terms of what people think about it. Like, people can be mistaken about this and not understand what they're talking about. So I'm only going to twist your head halfway off, right? Now, regardless, well, let's not get into that yet. See, when the question comes up, is Dugan communist? Like, is he Marxist? So right away when you ask that, number one, I know that this is like, I know that it's like an American perspective, whether it's fake or not, because it could be a fake thing, right? Like, somebody could be going on forums and shit and putting that in there just as like, just to fucking like discredit. Like, anybody could actually think that I'm fucking communist or Marxist. But it could be real. There could be somebody that's literally that dumb that they, because here's the fact of the matter, right? The fact of the matter is that in the United States, Americans are unable to define communism. They have a book definition that's in a book, but they can't actually say what it is. And the reason that I know that they can't is because the United States economy is like pocketed fucking communism. And they don't even fucking know. They can't even tell. Like, Americans literally believe that it's just like some kind of like fucking sweet, you know, like 7 degrees to Kevin Bacon, like disjointed fucking operation. The reason that like you have to fucking pay Social Security and you have to fucking like, you know, you can't fucking, like, you have to pay fucking fixed pricing medical, fixed pricing fucking insurance, you know, fucking why your bank account, like, why you have limitations on why you can move money around in your bank account, why you know, like 10,000 a day, you know, deposits, and fucking like, why you have to have fucking, you know, regulatory control on your businesses and shit. Like, all this stuff is communism. Okay, so like if you analyze communism in practice, like in historical communist nations, the way that you would look at it and go like, yep, that's a communist nation, is through fucking regulatory control by the state, you know? And the only difference is that the state fucking typically slaps the fucking logo on there and says, this is a state fucking shoe factory or whatever it is. But the entire thing is fucking regulatory control. Like, you have fixed pay, fixed pricing, fixed everything. Well, what do you have in the United States? It's the same fucking thing. Like everything is fucking regulated. Your markets are regulated. Your fucking job, like your actual jobs, unless you're in something that's cutting edge, like on the edge of the spear, where it's like they just haven't figured out how to fix your pay yet. You're gonna have a fucking bracket of pay, and it's not gonna be. Your pay is not gonna be bracketed like your highest and lowest possibilities. They're not gonna be bracketed typically by fucking market demand. They're gonna be fucking bracketed by the regulatory control, which dictates the fucking marketing demand. Like, and that's the way it works. So it's like communism with a little fucking label on it that says it's capitalism. You know what I mean? And people confuse capitalism with free markets. Like, and they confuse, like, most people's idea of capitalism is like, okay, there's money. I work for money. The money is worth whatever the money is, you know, supposed to be worth. And then, you know, like I take it home and then I have it and then I get to do what I want with it, and that's like freedom, and that's an expression of me. And the more things that I buy, that I get to choose, the more that expresses me, who I am, right? Like, the way that I express myself is by fucking like buying shit, you know what I mean? But the reality is that not only do you have less options, like you have less options because of regulatory control for the shit that you're gonna buy anyway. Fucking everybody's small is fucking pushed out all the time. It's just like an ongoing fucking chopping saw that just goes around eviscerating everything. And that's why fucking small businesses struggle so much, is because of regulatory control. Once you get to a certain threshold, you get your fucking ass bought up. You know, like once you start pushing past like the 10 mil mark, except for certain fucking industries that are isolated. But I'm talking like in general, right? Like we have a high velocity economy in the United States. Like there's a lot of shit moving around all the time. All of it is regulated. If not directly in the industry, it's regulated at the fucking level of commerce and the level of like the amount of money that enters in, or the regulatory control on the, like, you know, what the person can do that's running the business with the money. I mean, it's heavily fucking regulated. Everything is regulated. Well, that's fucking communism. That's what that is. And it's just by a different name, and it's a little bit like, it's a couple steps removed. But it's the same fucking thing, because communism in the first place has nothing to do with like people. It has nothing to do with the fucking proletariat like taking over the fucking means of production. It has everything to do with like service level, publicly known control of fucking wage and price control. That is what it is. Happening in the United States, and they're just saying that it's not. That's it. That's the only fucking difference. And they can't go all the way and start slapping fucking like American, you know, shoe company logos on everything, because you guys would freak out because it's too early. But they will do it eventually. They'll do it eventually. Right now they just do it through fucking squeezing you, and that's it. And you'll fucking toe the line, or you won't have your fucking business. You know? And that's the way it is. It's like that everywhere. Everywhere. Especially at keynotes that can be used to apply pressure on the population, so that they're fully under fucking control, like fucking agriculture and shit like that. Okay? Alright? Now communism, if you didn't know this, if you're like a commie or a socialist, you should understand that like communism was developed from the fucking theory of Moses Hess. We're about to get choppy. Let me wait until I get over the fucking bridge here. This is the choppy time. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Chopsticks. Can you guys hear me? Okay, we're almost through it. We're pushing through the kill zone. Pushing through the kill zone. You got voice and video? Okay. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So, communism comes from Moses Hess, who is a rabbi. He's known as the Red Rabbi, and that's because he's associated with the creation of communism in theory. Okay? It's not actually Karl Marx. Okay? It's not really Friedrich Engels. Friedrich Engels and Karl Marx protégéed under fucking Moses Hess. Okay? They both studied under Moses Hess. Okay? And those are the people I don't know if anybody actually thinks I'm a communist. I've just read it in stupid ass comments, and so I'm like addressing that. So if you know somebody that says that Dugan actually is Marxist or communist, you can send them this fucking video right after you send them the Jew video. Okay. Now, how's my sound in my video? Are we kosher or what? Okay, yeah. So if you didn't know this, if you're some kind of like confused person that thinks that they're communist, communism has nothing to do with you, right? Communist has everything to do with fucking what you would consider capitalism and capitalists, like international capitalists. And that's all that it ever was. And all the people associated with Bolshevik takeover of Russia and the theory of communism, all fucking well-to-do. And they had lots of money, and the entire war communist phase was, I mean, they just fucking sent in the Bolsheviks with a bunch of money. And all the people that sent them in are like, you know, it's like New York and fucking London and fucking Paris, you know, Jews, you know, like obviously like the Schiff family is heavily involved in fucking financing communism. They're like one of the biggest financiers of origin communism, you know. And that's just a fact. And so if you don't know that, you know, well, you're an idiot. And you can look it up. You can go fucking research it. Research the fucking people associated with origin communism and then fucking work backwards. And you're gonna figure out who it is. It's not even hidden. You know, this is like readily accessible shit. Yeah, Schiff. Yeah, the Schiff family. The Schiff family is a financial family. A Jewish financial family. And they're fucking heavily associated with origin funding of communism. Like literally like just fucking like handing gold stacks and stuff to the fucking Bolsheviks and sending them back over to Russia to fucking kill the Tsar and his family. So the fact of the matter is that, you know, like communism has absolutely nothing at all to do with the fucking, you know, ownership of the production of goods and services. Has nothing to do with it at all, okay? And it has everything to do with the same people that set up fucking capitalism. Okay? Now, for the capitalist, if you think you're a capitalist, what I am telling you is that these are actually the same fucking thing with a different label on it. And they have a couple of steps to remove them. So you get like a little piggy bank in capitalism, and then that's like to confuse you so that you like stay, you know, so that you welcome being a slave. That is what it is, okay? So what I believe in economically is that I believe in a fucking equal measure of the unit of value, regardless of what the fuck it is. And I don't care what it is, as long as it's fucking equal between people and doesn't fucking change and doesn't have a fucking subversive element to it in its construction that allows it to fucking change all the time and whip around back and forth so that you can't get your fucking value out of your fucking energy that you put into labor, which is exactly what capitalism and communism do. Is steal your fucking energy so that you can't fucking, so like when you accept the present system or communism, they're just two ways of saying that I'm going to fucking like work for a unit, and then over time like that unit is going to change and I'm just going to get more and more stolen from me. You get what I'm saying? No, the gold standard will not fucking help. Okay, let's establish this. We gotta like, this is the whole issue with the whole thing. So the fucking gold standard is not a fucking lifeboat, okay? What the gold standard is a reciprocal to the world reserve currency. So right now the world reserve currency is US dollars. It has been other shit in the past, okay? The fucking reciprocal to the world currency is commodity money like gold and silver, okay? And it has been since the motherfucking beginning. Now, because it's the reciprocal of the reserve, then what happens is somehow, like, step in economic consideration, people, like, kind of get it, like, if they read it in a fucking book. For some reason, once it goes two steps, like two magnitudes, like two dimensions of the same thing, like the same thing being reiterated, they fucking like can't comprehend it for whatever reason. I don't understand, because it's the same thing as like the same way that a dollar has no fucking value and you just say like, okay, that's the value, I guess. Gold is no fucking different. It is the exact same thing, and it is just reciprocally connected to the reserve currency. And it's always been that way. So what I am saying to you is that the price of gold is fucking fixed, okay? It gets fixed every fucking day except the weekend, and has been for fucking ever, and they decide on the fucking price of gold, okay? So it's absolutely no different at all than like anything else that you would accept as fucking currency. And it's just a compounded aspect of the very same thing. And so when people look at gold like it's like a fucking backup to the dollar, like they're right in terms of the control paradigm. Like they are correct. Like it is going to be the backup. It is the reciprocal of the dollar. So when the dollar hurts, the fucking gold soars. That is true. It doesn't fucking change any of the fucking principally fucked shit that is going on with the world economy. And this is the way that your fiat currencies die and get fucking changed out like fucking pairs of underwear during the week. Like this is what's going on. This is why your US dollar is going to die. This is why before that you had another useless fucking fiat that died, and before that another one. And the only thing that they all have in common is that they're worth fucking jack shit, and you work for them, and then you're fucking left holding the bag at the end of the day when the fucking musical chairs stop. You're the one that's going to pay for it, not the fucking people holding gold. You know what I mean? That's the only fucking difference. Just like you can't go fucking buy you can't go buy a fucking Big Mac with a fucking Roman coin. You hand that shit to them, they're going to look at you like you have a dick growing off your forehead. They're like, what the fuck is this? This old ass Roman coin. That's because it's not worth shit. Unless you're fucking like a weirdo collecting, you know, like species coin, which is actually kind of cool. I shouldn't call you a weirdo. But if you're collecting like old fucking retired species, then like it has some value. But there's not any fucking value to anybody in the control paradigm. Like they don't give a fuck at McDonald's if you're handing fucking Roman coins to try to buy your supersized fries or whatever. They're not gonna give a fuck about that. Well, the reason why is because the Roman coin is worth jack shit. Just like your fucking dollar is worth jack shit. And the reason that the fucking Roman coin went away is the exact same motherfucking reason that your US dollar is gonna basically be toilet paper in a little bit. And just like you're going to be fucking left holding the bag and be responsible for it, the Romans were fucking responsible for it too. And that's the reason that Rome isn't around any fucking more. And what everybody jumped to for a life raft from fucking Rome was fucking gold in the transitional period. Just like you're going to jump to gold, and the entire world industry has jumped to gold already, and they're going to continue to jump to gold as the fucking dollar weakens, okay? Now that doesn't mean that it's good. That's just the fucking shell game that you are subjected to. All the while, you get your fucking energy stolen. All right? So that's my fucking that is my fucking berating rant on gold and on capitalism and fucking Marxism and communism. They're all fucked, and what I believe is that you should fucking have what you see is what you get, right? And not have the ability to have your fucking seat pulled out from under you so that you get fucking bowling pins shoved up your ass and you think it's cotton candy. Okay? That is what I'm saying. That is my fucking economic position. I want you, when you fucking drop 200 fucking beads of sweat on the ground into the dirt and whatever you were doing, and it was an agreed upon fucking bid for whatever work you're doing, I want it to be worth 100 fucking drops of sweat all the time, no matter what, so that it's the same for motherfucking everybody, so you can't get your fucking pants pulled down, okay? That's it. That's my fucking economic position. I don't think that you're going to be able to get it with the technology and money as people know it. I don't think you're going to be able to get it with blockchain. I don't think you're going to be able to get it. In fact, I know that you're not going to be able to get it. You're not going to be able to get it. There's a lot of people that are going to try to fucking sell it to you, and they're probably going to succeed because that's just the way it is. But eventually, it's going to fucking go away, and everybody's going to figure it out, and everybody's going to throw their fucking gold and silver into the fucking street and hang their head in shame. But all the fucking gold and silver in the world aren't going to fucking save you on the day of judgment. You guys have fun. Have a good night. I love you.